Hello everybody, in these exercises we're going to be finding areas of trapezoids and rhombi. We need to know a couple formulas for that. The area of a trapezoid is 1/2 the height of the trapezoid times the first base plus the second base. Rhombus is simply half of the products of the diagonals, d1 times d2. Okay, for number 1 here we have a rhombus. We're going to take 1/2 of one diagonal, which adds up to 20, times the other diagonal, which adds up to 40. So 1/2 of 20 times 40 is 400 square units. Okay, for number 2, we have another rhombus, and we know that one side here is 12, all sides are 12, but rhombi intersect, the diagonals intersect at 90 degrees. We know this is 60 degrees. That means this has to be 30 degrees right here. We're dealing with 30, 60, 90 triangle. The hypotenuse is 12, the short leg must be 6, that is also 6. The long leg is 6 square root of 3. And we have that down here, 6 square root of 3. Okay, now what we have is the diagonals. So the area would be 1/2 the first diagonal, which is 12, times the second diagonal, which is 12 square root of 3. Okay, and that comes out to 72 square root of 3. And the decimal then is 124.7 square units. Okay, number 3, we're dealing with the trapezoid. Now, they give us the median. If you look at the area of the trapezoid formula, 1/2 base 1 plus base 2, that is how you find the median. So I guess another way to look at it, the area of a trapezoid is median times the height. So we know the height is 16, the median is 32. This area can be found by just 32 times 16, and that comes out to 512 square units. Number 4, more traditional trapezoid in the sense, we'll just plug in the formula, 1/2 the height, which is 16, times base 1 plus base 2. This comes out to 400 square units. Okay, number 5, it is a square, but a square can also be interpreted as a rhombus. Rhombus, we have the diagonals of, well, 13 and 13 make 26, so 1/2 of 26 times 26 comes out to 338 square units. Number 6, another trapezoid, 1/2 the height, which is 28, times base 1 plus base 2. And this comes out to 504 square units. Now, number 7, area of a trapezoid is 144 square inches. The height is 12 inches. Find the length of the median. Remember our temporary formula or alternate formula, median times height. We'll just plug in what we know, 144 equals median times height, which is 12. Divide both sides by 12. The median is 12 inches. Okay, for number 8, rhombus. Rhombus has a perimeter of 80 meters. Just kind of draw a quick picture of this. They're all the same side. Each side is 20 if it has to add up to 80. So here's a length. Here's another length. I know they're intersecting at 90 degrees. Find the length of one diagonal. The length of one diagonal is 24 meters. Find the area of the rhombus. Okay, if one is 20, let's call this diagonal right here the 12, the 24. So each half is going to be 12, 12 and 12. Okay, and then we can treat it like right triangle to find this unknown value x. X squared plus 12 squared equals 20 squared. And then if we solve for x, we'll be taking the square root of 20 squared minus 12 squared. Comes out to 16. So side x is 16. The formula for area of a rhombus is 1/2 the diagonal 1, which would be 24, times the other diagonal, which would be 32. 1/2 of 24 and 32 comes out to 384 square units.